but there's interest, and so, hey, 5 people out of 7 viewers want it, we're doing it. So we'll watch the intro. How does the sound here, the music? Is this too loud? Is this too low? Is this just right? Yo, 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 the Cyrezil. I am back. How you doing, my friend? Hyper Z says, sounds like fun, but will it be fun? Well, that all depends on your perspective, Hyper Z. Give me some material to work with. Say that joke you know. So Dark Dragon being defeated and cast into another dimension is pretty epic, if I do say so myself. I'm doing really well. I'm ready to sink my teeth into the first RPG of the Zophar's Realm stream's existence. Up until this point, everything I played has been, you know, action, beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups. I did a few point and clicks, some FMV, but this will be the first RPG on the stream. This is my bread and butter. The Shining series, the Final Fantasy series, all the way up until like 7, the Lunar series, all those games, I absolutely love them. If this is good, then you know what we need to see. Well said. So the kingdom of Runefaust brought war and fear to Rune. Hordes of evil creatures ravaged every land. Shining Force on SRC, 4 hours, 46 minutes. Yeah, I figured it was like somewhere in that 5-6 hour realm. Here, it's even faster than I thought, actually. Here and there, strongholds of good still held out, awaiting a hero who could wield the powers of light. I'm going to modify the name of the stream here. We're going to call it Shining Force Tonight. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Oh. All right, Shining Force. Let's do it. Wow, Dark Dragon, Ancients. Let's see now, what else does this old book say? 1,000 years have passed since they vanquished Dark Dragon, and this book says Dark Dragon threatened to return about now. I bet anything that Dark Dragon's behind the evil hordes of Runefaust. I need to tell someone about this, but who would listen to a kid like me? I think Dark Dragon's coming back. Will you help us? Come on, it'll be an adventure. Of course I will. What do I have on here? Let's see. Delete. Let's get rid of DDEGJ. I don't know what that crap is, but that's going away. Do new. Slot 1. What shall I call you? Oh, we all know what we're going to call me. I am going to use lowercase. So when I was a kid, I always used capital letters. I don't know why. But now that we are not kid anymore, we use lowercase. Nice to meet you, Zophar. I'm Simone. Come back often and tell me everything. You need to get going. Evil spreads farther across Rune with every passing day. Chapter 1, Runefaust Invasion. Guys, I love this game. This was when this came out, this was my favorite RPG. And I had played like Dragon Warrior and the original Final Fantasy a little bit, but this game was awesome. There's a Defeat Bulbasac miscellaneous category, 2 hours, 9 minutes. So, Welsish, can you explain that category to me? I think I might know what you mean, but I'm curious to know what the rules say. Your first was the GG one. So, you're talking about Shining Force Sword of Hajia, correct, the Cyrezil? I don't know. The last book I got involved with, a horse died. Oh, I actually know what you're talking about. So, Cyrezil, Shining Force CD actually contained the Japanese Game Gear version. I don't remember what it was called in Japan, but that was actually part 1. Sword of Hajia is actually part 2 of that series, and that is the second game on the... So Shining Force CD is basically the Japanese Game Gear game. Yes, you got it, Shining Force Gaiden. So it basically takes both of those Game Gear games, and then it gives it a third and a fourth chapter, and it merges it all into one game called Shining Force CD, and you can basically play them all through, and if you do everything right, when you get to the last chapter, you can use like everybody. It's really crazy, and you have to fight like every enemy. And anyways, I don't mean to spoil things, but it's really awesome. So I will be playing Shining Force CD at some point on the stream, just so you know. All right, Zophar, come on, kid, wake up. I didn't hit you that hard. Ow! Keep your guard up, kid. Those beasts of Runefaust will tear you to pieces. Sounds painful. Okay, that's enough for today. You better take it easy for a while. Alright, so, let's see if I remember how to play. No, Zophar, I think you had enough for today. So, C is to bring up the menu, A is to bring up the menu also, but A will tell me how much gold and hit points I have. So probably C. And then if I want to talk to him, What's the fastest way? Does C let me talk to him? Yeah, like that. Okay, got it. We're ready to go. Let's read these books. Path to Master Swordsmanship, Warrior Techniques, and many more books. Ooh, it's low. Zophar, had enough swordplay for today? I don't know how you keep at it hour after hour. I'm dead tired after about 15 minutes. I don't know how you keep at it. Yeah, you said that already. Let me past you. Why can't I get past you? Alright, I guess we gotta go back this way. You have the makings of a great fighter, Zophar. You'll be tested soon enough. Have you sunk your teeth into Shining Force 3 at all? Okay, so Cyrozil, the thing about that, I want to. I never have, because I can't find Shining Force 3 anywhere. And I have this, I don't know, it's just me. Like, I like to, like, I want to own the game. Like, actually have the real game. I do have a Sega Saturn. I think it still works. It's actually in the box behind me. But I need to find the game, and the game is so crazy expensive. Like, because they only made, like, what, 5,000 copies or something crazy like that? Lord Varios, the king has sent for you. You must come at once. Of course, lead the way, guardsman. I fear the worst so far. Prepare yourself for true battle immediately. So, what else we got here? Lunar series, yup. Shining Force on SRC, we talked about that. Balbazak. Defeat him with no in-game restrictions. Timing starts on selecting end when marking your name, and ends when Balbazak is defeated and explodes. Huh. That sounds hard. I guess it wouldn't be easy if it's going to be a challenge like that. Did you see Various' face? He went pale. Something really big is happening. Let's split up and see if we can't find out what's going on. I'll see you later. Alright then. Gotta figure out what's going on, guys. Alright, so we got this woman here. It says, I'm sick of feeling helpless. I'm gonna ask Various to train me to be a fighter. Get the Japanese collection, scenarios 1 to 3, and get the translation. That way you can experience it all. Hello, Zophar. I've been having the worst nightmares. Have you had any? Yes. I bet they're the same ones I've been having. Saw our land in ruins. Evil creatures roamed our halls. It seems so real. Let's see what this old dude says. Yeah, what's a youngster like you doing moping around? Get out and fight evil, you whippersnapper. He didn't actually say that last part. The Light in the Darkness, How Green Was My Dragon, and many more books. Alright, I know you guys want to see some battles, so let's fast track here. Back and forth, up and down. Tired of Garden's Chapel all day. Let's check the well. Nothing's in the well. Ever see that Simpsons episode? I fell down a well. What was Bart's name? Tommy or something? Someday I hope to go to Man Arena and become a mage. You do that, buddy. Castle of Guardiana lies just ahead. Various went in just a while ago. Before I go there, I need to remember, there's a lot of parts in this game where, like, you can miss things. I know I gotta talk to Gort at some point. Hey, watch it, pal. Let's go check the doghouse. Who let the dogs out? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Who let the dogs out? Grr, ruff, ruff, arf, arf. It's like my dog, my Labradoodle. Sorry, but I'm busy packing. Grandpa's out somewhere. He has time to talk. You better. Where is he? He ain't here. Grandpa was once the best warrior in all Rune. I'll see you later, Martin Turbite. Thanks for stopping by, man. Woof, woof. But that was a long time ago. Check out the books. Hand axe techniques, hunt for the axe of legend, and many more books. Come down here. Move out of the way, dog. Thank you, dog. What a good dog. What a good dog we have. Alright, I think Gort is around here somewhere, but we can't get him yet. Poor girl, can't calm her down. We're all upset about our daughter's nightmare. What does it mean? Do you think it means anything? Awful dream, the town burned down, our house too. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sure that's not gonna happen. Don't mind the boss, he gets like that sometimes. Maybe I can help you out. Alright, we have no gold, so we ain't buying diddly squat. It's over here. There are so many monsters outside the city gates, there's no escape. Gort! That's who we want. Hey there, youngster, my name's Gort. Want to hear my story? Yes. Thanks. No one talks to me anymore. All too busy. Want to hear a secret? Your house is safe with a town full of defenders. Trust me. Oh, yeah. Just wait. Never trust anyone outside this city. Murderers and thieves, all of them. I ought to know. I used to be a great warrior. I used to be a great warrior like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Necronomicane, how you doing, buddy? Shining Force. I'm shocked. Shocked? Well, not that shocked. I love RPGs. This is my jam, man. I ought to know. Used to be a arrow to the knee, blah, blah, blah. I've been all over the world. I have half a mind to go out again. What if I got a good offer? I will give you a good offer, but I have to beat the first couple battles. Pay the old mind no heed, youngster. By the way, this is not a spoiler-free zone, so I apologize if I spoil things. I'll do my best to not do it. His mind isn't what it used to be. It's not what it used to be, whippersnapper. There's so many monsters outside the city gates. You said that already. What's down here? We went there, we went there. These guys aren't going to let us pass because we didn't go to the king yet. An order from the castle. No one leaves. Here's the bar. Bad times, my friend. Not a guest in 2 weeks. That's not the bar. That's the inn. Yeah, I guess the icon of a sign with a bed on it should be a sign that it is not a bar. Inverse phase. Excuse me, is this number MU? I was trying to connect to FFnet. Oh, I remember FFnet. I'm afraid you made a wrong turn at Albuquerque. All right, Castle of Guardiana, here we go. By the way, Inverse phase, thanks for stopping by, man. This is Guardiana Castle. I don't think we can go to headquarters yet. No one enters here without Lord Varios' permission. Blah, 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 we know.
Secure all positions.
We know.
Here we go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Inverse phase, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I really appreciate you. If you guys don't know Inverse phase, he is amazing. He does some amazing chiptune music and other things. You absolutely need to go check out his work. And Inverse phase, if you want to pop in any point in here where you can find said music, feel free. You absolutely have carte blanche tonight to do that because you are awesome, my friend. Greetings, Zophar. I am May, Varios' daughter. The other knights feel that father has wasted his time on you. We shall see. The king seems very worried. Do you know why? No. Yes, I do. But we're going to say no. My guess is that thoughts of the Gate of the Ancients trouble our noble king. Now I'm going to say yes, because you just told me. Well, you young people think you know everything, you whippersnapper. That's my word of the night, by the way. What's that? Ever watch Pee-wee's Playhouse? The magic word of the night is whippersnapper. I should add something like that. We could do like a Zophar word of the night, and I'll put some sound effects, and every time somebody says the word or I say it, something crazy happens. Ooh. Somebody remind me I said that, because I might not remember it in an hour. The Guardiana Knights have no need of you, Zophar. By the way, exclamation point clip, if anyone wants to take clips of anything, feel free. Nightbot should respond to everybody. Officially censored by the chat display. Ah, crud. Hold on, please. Let me see if I can fix that. Nightbot, 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 why are you a jerk? Nightbot is a jerk, and he doesn't allow links. I don't know why it's disabled. I'm gonna test something. Can everybody see the link I just pasted? Tell me if you can. Because what it might mean is that links are allowed, but not by end users. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to enable them, Walzish. This is beyond my knowledge. Is that a URL from 1996? Yeah, exactly. So inverse phase, if you just want to text. Wow, I'm old. Inverse phase, if you just want to send me a private message with the links, I'll paste them in here as we go. And after the stream, I'll figure out how to enable links. Thank you for your patience, by the way, everyone. I know I'm kind of a dinosaur with this stuff, but I am learning. And I learn semi-fast. Oh my, what a lovely view. Same URL I dropped you on Discord. I actually have not looked at Discord since I started streaming. I apologize. I do have a big red 3, which tells me they're probably from you. Thanks, Cyrusio. I appreciate your support. Supporting the Jurassic dinosaur here. My 41-year-old self. That is the story, Varios. Then, Your Majesty, we have no choice but to send Zophar, a young fighter. Oh, Zophar, good. I was going to look for you. First, listen to the king. What is this notification I just got? Oh, okay. First, listen to the king. How dare you, Zophar, not have all the things figured out? All the things! All the things. I want to do all the things. You have no idea, like, my mind is racing. Like, I'm like, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to implement this. And Hyper-Z's, like, sending me 70,000 texts about everything that's, that we need to do, that I need to do, and I'm going to do it all, eventually. There's another that knows of lead speak. Oh, we all know of lead speak.
Secure all positions.
First, you must listen to what the king has to say.
full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
The real Sergeant Crispy. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I was there when it was written. I was there, Gandalf, 5,000 years ago. So let's listen to what the king has to say. For centuries, our people have watched the Gate of the Ancients as its guardians. Beyond that gate lies we know not what, not even if it is of the light or the darkness. But the Ancients knew, and they sealed it beyond the gate and set us as guards. And now we find that we may have failed in our mission, our reason for existence. Signs have been seen that forces of Runefaust are at the Gate of the Ancients. Whatever evil they are planning, we must stop it at all costs, and at once. But we must not panic the people, a small group of young but skilled warriors. Yes, he could do it. He could leave town unnoticed and have a chance to succeed, perhaps. Yes, Nova, I agree. Zophar, will you take the task? Feel free to see my one-man show on Broadway. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I will take the task. Very well. Now return to town and gather your troops. Come back when you're ready. All right, it's time to gather the troops. Where are the troops? Let's see what this dude wants. Why you? Why couldn't I lead the Shining Force? Gah! Well, excuse me, Centaur. A great view from the top. Didn't we see this already? What a whiner. I know, right? It's ridiculous. Yeah, we saw this already. Right? Didn't I go to him already? Saying something different now? Yeah, we talked to him already. Let's go and gather our troops. We don't need to keep going to the same spots. Actually, was there anything downstairs? Anybody remember? Yeah, this is new. It's an interesting tower, isn't it? So much to see and do. Alright, now we're going to go gather the troops. Gather the troops. Gather the troops. The troops are going to be gathered. Ba, 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 ba. Is this somebody? The other knights feel that Father's wasted his time on you. I'm pretty sure May will join me at some point. I think I have to come down here, and a bunch of people will just come from the castle and find me, if I remember right. It's been a long time. Is there anything here? Nope. Oh, here they come! Wait, Zophar! Nova sent us. We're going with you. I am Luke the Warrior. Ken the Knight, at your service, Zophar. I'll follow wherever you lead. I am Tao. I'm only an apprentice mage, but I'll do my best. I am Hans, an elven archer. I'm coming, but don't put me in the front lines, okay? Bow, 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 bow. Luke, Ken, Tao, and Hans join the Shining Force. Hans sucks, by the way. Meet us at the headquarters back in the castle. Alright, now there's somebody else. There's Lo. There's my healer. Hey, Zophar, don't try to sneak out of town without me. Lo joins the Shining Force. Alright, now that you have your comrades, return to the king to hear his final commands. I'll follow your progress and offer advice as you face the vile hordes of Runefaust. With that settled, see you at headquarters. Alright, so we know that, so let's go back in here and get the king so we can actually fight our first battle. I like battle. Leave everything to me. Fortify the castle. You do that. You have your troops, but you need supplies. Take this to purchase what you need. I've gained 100 coins. Or if we were playing Faxanadu, I'd be gaining 100 golds. Yeah, man. Faxanadu's all about the golds. A cart will take you to the Gate of the Ancients. Go now and carry out your task. Alright, let's carry it out. We're all doomed, I tell you. Doomed. Doomed. We're not doomed. Now, do we get May yet? I'm going to see if we can get her yet. There's a point we do get her. The other knights feel blah, blah, blah. You already said that, so we can't get her yet. And I know we can't get Gort yet. And I know we can't get Gong yet. So this is probably all we can do other than Gong to buy weapons before the first battle. So let's do that. Why can't I talk to that dude? Alright, medicine herb, healing seed, angel wing. Let's go look and see. Alright, now I have to remember how to play this game. None of them have anything. I feel like we need to buy some medicinal herbs. But first I need to know if he's going to sell me weapons. Sigh, none of the customer. Buy, sell, that's all I do. Just go away. Alright, so we're going to buy some medicine herbs. First, let me close down this pole. go. And secondly, I did promise Inverse Phase. I want to give him a shout out because he's awesome. So, here we are. There you go, Inverse Phase. Let's get some herbs. Herbs! Alright, we're going to give one to Zophar. And we're going to give one to Ken. If you hadn't figured it out yet, we're going to give one to, like, everybody. Because in the beginning of the game, like, if you don't have a way to heal, like, it's cool that we have low, but there's going to be times where in the beginning, where I need more than just low. And low only has so much magic. Like, I think he can cast, like, maybe 2 or 3 healing spells in the beginning, and, like, that's it. Alright, so give one to Hans. The real Sergeant Crispy. Peachy. Nope, that's all we need. No, I think we're good. I also think we're going to save in the save state slot here, just in case. Not saying I don't trust the normal save, but... Have you seen my cart? Rolls away all the time. Needs new brakes. Yeah, I did actually see your cart. Alright, I think it's time. Got the king's permission to leave. Good luck! Do. I love the music to this series. It's so awesome. I actually have the soundtrack somewhere for all the Shining games. So far, Goblins, Runefaust must be up to something. We can take them, Zophar. Move it, vermin. Find the key to this blasted door. Oh, this is the guy that says blasted for every other sentence. Come on, we're almost in. Where is that blasted key? What? Blast it. I wonder if the Japanese version, if he doesn't say blast, if he says something else. I know back then they used to censor the hell out of games. I'm curious what he really says. Those fools from Guardiana are here. Boom. Earthquake. There's a lot of earthquakes in the Shining series. Attack, goblins and dwarves. Strike a blow for the honor of Runefaust. Alright, here we go. So... I probably shouldn't put him that close, but I don't care. We want to draw them out. We'll put Ken here. He just runs away like a schmo. Here we go. We'll put Tao over here. And Hans, who's useless, will go here. Yeah, this is actually, I would say, of this entire game, this and maybe Laser Eye are the hardest battles, I think. Like, the very beginning, you are so, like, nerfy. Like, you can die so fast. I don't really want to go much further than this, I think. I mean, I could stand here, but then he'll get wrecked. Nah, I'm going to let them come closer to me, I think. Yeah, we're going to stand here. He's too weak. Put low here. We'll let the goblins move around. Oh, they're gonna make me come out. I could get surrounded here. I don't know. Tao could probably kill this goblin, though, if she stands behind him. It's dangerous either way. I'm gonna get dangerous. Let's get sweaty. Kuso, perhaps. Let's get sweaty. 6 points of damage to the goblin. Alright, yeah, this is what I was talking about, guys. I just do a little blaze right here, and it's guaranteed to do at least 6 hit points of damage. Or almost guaranteed. I can't remember the last time I missed with magic. She gets 48 experience. So just for those who've never played this before, never seen it played, 100 experience always gets you a level. Every time. So, you know, you see how it shows EX 48? So basically, you get 48 experience for killing an enemy in the beginning. As you get higher levels, when there's more levels between you and the enemy, that starts to drop. I don't know the exact formula. I just know that you want to try to balance it out so everyone's gaining levels kind of as equally as possible, so that you don't end up in a situation where one person's super powerful and then just stops getting experience. The battle music is so good. Wish you could hear the whole song before the turn ends. So, the real Sergeant Crispy, in Chapter 3, when you're fighting Laser Eye, you do get to hear a lot of the battle music when Laser Eye's attacking, if that's the music you're talking about. Is that the music you're talking about? We're going to stand back here and shoot a spear. Now, he does miss a lot in the beginning, but fortunately he didn't miss there. And Luke should be able to take him. Now, I'm going to stand here to draw the goblin on my right, hopefully. This should be able to kill him. Yep. 7 points of damage, 48 experience. Hey, Ice Queen Zero, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by, watching me play some Shining Force. Now, this is kind of a waste of a blaze because this is not going to kill the goblin, so Tao's not going to get as much experience as I had hoped. Yeah, during an attack. Yeah. Wait till Chapter 3, you'll get to hear it. Tao gains 18 experience. Yeah, it does that thing where it's like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we will get to hear that. If you stick around this week on my streams, I'm going to be playing this game quite a bit over the next week. Alright, Hans. Oh, he actually did enough damage to kill the goblin without missing. I'm impressed. Inverse Phase, thank you for hosting my stream, man. I appreciate that. I actually didn't create a custom alert for that. I guess I need to do that. You never know, man. When I started Zophar's domain, you know, I got like 1 visit every 2 days. Stick with it, be patient, and you can get it. And by the way, please visit Inverse Phase's site. His music is friggin' awesome. I'm not just saying that. You will not be sorry you visited. Now, if I stand here, guys, he's gonna get wrecked. I don't really want to do that. I think I'm gonna space out. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I shouldn't have put low there. I got lucky. That was a stupid place for him to be. Yeah, so you see what I'm talking about? 4 damage. That's 1/3 of the hero's life. So what you do is you do a little healy heal. Like so. Doing good. I am Azul Freya on the site. Awesome. I've been operating more in the background of late, cleaning out any submissions or spam messages in admin CP. Very cool. Someone's got to do it. That's hard work. You are appreciated, Ice Queen Zero. Hans gained 16 experience for that. Hans is doing really well this first battle, but I know he sucks. He's not showing you guys his suckitude just yet. Alright, Ken should be able to kill this goblin if he doesn't miss with the spear. Did it. 48 experience. So we're actually doing really well. As Arcus would say, so far, so clunk. Dark Dwarf. Ooh. Yeah, he's really strong. Now, if I stand on this side, I'm going to be inviting the goblin, but that's okay, because I don't mind at this point. And we need to get Zophar some experience. Ooh, deadly attack. It's a critical hit. So there's 40 experience. Mash, 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 and clunk. Arcus is friggin' awesome, man. He is a phenom, dude. He really is. I wish I had like 1/1,000,000th of the patience he has. Alright, so Luke was able to kill Dark Dwarf. Like, I've never seen the man angry. Like, ever. Like, I think there's a joke on his stream. Like, hey guys, oh shoot, why did I do that? That was so stupid. Oh, she's dead. I got lucky. That was so dumb. I got lucky that she didn't just get killed there, guys. I gotta pay more attention. You cannot run your mages and healers up like that. It's stupid. Alright, so we're gonna have her survive, but first we have to decide if we're gonna try to kill something. She can't really kill anything. If I pull her down here, and then low heals her, I think we'll be alright. We're gonna do that. We'll use Blaze. This is the last bit of magic she has anyway. I probably should have saved her, but that's okay. Mash, mash, mash. Alright, so yeah, we'll go give a little healy heal, knowing that the Dark Dwarf could try to annihilate low. At this point, I think I'm okay with it because we've gotten through enough of them. This is not like Fire Emblem, for those of you that are familiar with that game, where like if you die, you're dead forever. It's not like that. As long as your hero doesn't die, which I'm a little worried right now. Oh, yeah! I could lose right here, guys. Holy crap. Alright, let's think about this. There's 2 things I could do. On the one hand, I could try to kill the goblin. But on the other hand, if he gets attacked by the Dark Dwarf, he's dead. And the game will end, because if your main dude dies, that's my main guy, it's over. So I don't really have a choice here. I have to go here, and I have to use this herb to make sure he stays alive. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn's so friggin' hard. I've beaten that game, but oh my god, the learning curve on that game's crazy. I actually think Fire Emblem 3 Houses was the easiest of the Fire Emblem games I played. It's also my favorite. I sunk like almost 300 hours, I think, into that game. I played as all 3 houses and got all the endings. That game's a masterpiece, but Radiant Dawn is freaking hard. Both Radiant Dawn and what's the other one? There were 2 games, one for GameCube, one for Wii. I played both. Both are hard. Path of Radiance, maybe was the GameCube one, and Radiant Dawn, I think, was the Wii version, if I'm not mistaken, Ice Queen Zero. Alright, Hans should be able to kill the Goblin if he doesn't miss here. 6 points of damage. And somehow Hans is the first one to a level. But you see, he only got 1 speed and 2 hit points. He's so weak. Ugh. There, see? Here comes the Dark Dwarf. That's why I used the herb. If he attacks twice, we're dead. Got lucky. So we could have died there. And I can't do enough damage to him, so we're going to retreat. And we're going to use the herb. This is why we bought the herbs, by the way. This is why. This first battle, I'm telling you, is like one of the hardest battles in the game. Because it's so easy to get killed. Alright. I feel confident. If Luke stands here, I don't think the knight can get him. I probably should have checked his movement to make sure of that before I did that. Alright, Luke's level 2, and look, he gets nothing. That's crappy. Crappy RNG, guys. Yeah, it was the Wii version, yeah. Great game, but really friggin' hard. Alright, so his movement's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can actually reach Luke. Yeah, it's dangerous. And then if you look at his attack, so his attack is 16. There's a little bit of RNG here, but 16 and 7 defense, yeah, he could wipe Luke out, actually. We gotta start doing some damage here. She has no magic left. Her attack's 8, his defense is 8, so that's no good. So I think the best thing for her to do, honestly, is act like a little bit of a sacrifice and give Luke some hit points. So that's what we're gonna do. Because at this point, she's not gonna get any attacks in anymore. And we'll have Luke attack, or excuse me, Hans attack. So yeah, I'm okay with losing a character at this point as long as the main guy doesn't die. Oh, look at you, Hans. Wow. The guy I just dumped on is like my MVP right now, man. What the? RNG. 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 Who needs healing? I think the main guy. No, he's got 12 hit points. I guess we'll heal Hans. We'll stand here. This will be his last heal. Do 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 do. Alright, so where should we stand? Maybe here? Try to draw him out. Like I said, we're gonna lose someone almost definitely. Yeah, finally he's missing. He usually misses in the beginning. I knew it was eventually gonna happen. Alright, Luke can go do some damage. 6 hit points. Alright. This is kind of risky, guys, but I think I can do it. I'm gonna try. Oh, see? This is where you'd use magic, but she doesn't have enough. That sucks. Yeah, I miscalculated. Here he goes. Well, we're going to see if that was a bad decision or not in a second. Oh my god! Did you guys see that? So that was a bad decision, by the way. You know what? I need to stand here so Lo can heal. Unless Hans can finish him off. And there we go. Hans is the MV frickin' P. Yeah, ouch is right. But I didn't lose anybody. Fools, you've won here, but Lord Kane of Runefaust is even now attacking Guardiana. Boom. Another earthquake. Dude, does this game take place in, like, California or something? Like, what is with all the friggin' earthquakes? If that creature spoke truly, we must return to help defend Guardiana. Alright. Now, in Shining Force 1, if you don't get any, like, hidden items or chests in the battle that you're in, like, right now, you lose it forever. Shining Force 2 is a lot kinder. You could go back to locations, but you couldn't do that in 1. So I'm pretty sure there's nothing here. Just wanted to scan through and make sure. Alright, this part. The earthquake blocked the road. Head north, but be ready for battle. No one enters Guardiana while we live. For Dark Soul! Death to Guardiana! Death to Guardiana! Well, I don't think they like us very much. We're gonna go little savey save here, guys. Little save action. Alright, so I need to put Zophar here. You will understand why in a second. I'm not gonna do anything else other than just try to stay away from these goblins. There's a reason I'm doing this. I actually think if I use the egress spell, he actually might automatically go there. But because I'm not 100% sure, I'm just going to walk him there. Dark Soul, the pre-predecessor to the Twinkle in the Eye for Dark Souls. So I'm going to tell you something that's going to make you think less of me in verse phase. I have played Demon Souls, and I've played Bloodborne, but I have not played any of the 3 Dark Souls games. And I think it's because Demon Souls was so friggin' hard, and Bloodborne I never made it through. I didn't bother with the Dark Souls series, but I will eventually. I hear they're amazing games, just like the other Soulsborne games. Tell me a little bit about Twinkle in the Eye. Zophar, do you really want to retreat from this battle? You know I do. Because I want Gong. I'll talk about Gong. Gong's right there, by the way. Let's talk to these guys first. Well, what a surprise. Rarely do we have guests in such a remote area. I am a friar, though I may not look it. How can I help you? In verse phase, I don't play any of them, too obsessed with retro and busy with chiptune work and the museum. Hey, I understand that, man. I understand that. Alright, well, he can save, so let's save. There's really no reason to save because we're doing save stating, but OCD. So we're saving. He asks, I will say yes. And of course we will continue. Now, other things you can do with him, if someone died in that last battle, you could bring him back for a small fee. I think it's 10 gold for every level. Cure if anybody's poisoned. I don't bother with that. And promote once you get to level 10. Now, in this game, I think it sometimes is better to not get promoted exactly at 10. Like, sometimes it's better to do like 11 or 12. But because I don't remember exactly and I don't want to like cheat, I want to actually play this through without looking anything up, I probably will do a lot of promotions at 10. May the powers of the light be always with you, Zophar. Strange things are in the woods. They give me the creeps. Well, that axe gives me the creeps. But nothing's unusual, so it's fine. I am Gong. I have fought the evil Runefaust for many years. I will aid you. We need you. Gong is another healer. He's a monk, and even though he's not very strong, I will join your troops. We need healing early game. Like, you need all the healing you can get, so we will take his help. Jogurt. Greetings, Zophar. I've been waiting for you. Alright, now the thing about Jogurt, we're going to save here, by the way. The thing about Jogurt, there's a way to get him. I don't remember what it is anymore. But there's a way you can get him in your party. He's pretty useless. He just drops like Jogurt rings that turn people into Jogurts. But I don't remember how to get him. Hi. Welcome to Zophar's Domain. We're going to save scum today. So, I will tell you, although I'm saving a lot, it's not because I'm going to save scum in this game. It's more just, when I was a kid, we had power outages all the time. I don't know why in my house. Hyper Z might remember this. And there was nothing that caused more, like, annoyance than, like, getting real far in an RPG and then the power going out. So, it's like a force of habit thing. Anyways, this is the same stuff you guys already saw, so we're just going to skip past all this garbage. And now we're going to fight. So let's take a look and see what we can see here. Let's look at the map. So we have these 3 guys, 5 over there, 2 over here. So there's a total of 10 enemies, and there are 7 of us. So do we want to split up, or do we want to send everyone north? I'm kind of the opinion that we should send everybody north. I don't want to split up here. It's too dangerous. We're too weak. We're going to send everybody north. Do I really want to send Hans right there, though? They're gonna... If I send Hans there and the goblin steps here, we create a whole, mess. So I'm gonna put him right here. Power outages were the bane of RPGs back when. Or gameplay in general. Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. 100%. Dude, my Apple Watch is going crazy right now with Twitter posts. What do we got going on here? Heavenly Chair is now following you. Thanks, Heavenly Chair. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate your support. Yeah, see, that sucks. It's because, see where it says land effect at the upper left corner, guys? The higher that percentage is, the less you can move. It's like how much, like whatever your movement is, take that percentage, and that's how much less movement you have when you're moving through that terrain. So mountain terrain's the worst. That's usually 30%. And then there's some that's 15%. 0% means there's no effect, and so whatever your movement is, that's how much movement you get for that section. Yeah, we're at... Well, at least they're moving back. That gives us more space. Yeah, see, look. Can't do anything. Fortunately, unlike Fire Emblem, Shining Force doesn't really time you, so you can take as long as you need to. It's very leisurely pace. But yeah, we're basically moving like 1 to 2 squares each turn here. So this battle is going to be a slog in the beginning. It will open up once we get past the mountains, I promise. It does get more fun. It gets funner. Is that a word? Somebody look that up. Is funner a word? I don't think it is. Funner. I'm having more funner. It's funny when my son says something he's excited about something, I have to correct him all the time. It's like, I was playing this game and it was more funner than the last one. It's like more fun, not funner. He's so cute though. I love him. My son is awesome. He's like a little mini version of me, which is kind of scary actually, because you often see yourself in your children, and I typically see all my flaws. Of course, helps make us both better, because after I parent him on the right thing to do, I then make sure I try not to do that thing. Oh, my watch is crazy. Chronix. Chronix is now following me. Thanks, Chronix. Yeah, I got an Apple Watch for the holidays last month. Before, I'm a big watch person. Look, so Hans now is level 3, and did you guys notice he got no stats whatsoever in either of those levels? That's like the worst RNG. That's why Hans sucks. He's good in the beginning, but he'll never get any better. Zophar saves scum. Thanks, Dark Mex. I am the Scum Lord. The Scum Master. You know how there's like a Scrum Master? I'm the Scum Master. I am the Save Scum Master. Dude, these goblins ain't moving, man. Like, they're just begging me. They're like, come on, come here. Ugh, do I really want Gong to be the one to lead here? He has an attack of 11, and the goblin has a defense of 6. Maybe. He goes up here, Tao comes from behind. Maybe. Is that what I want to do? What do you guys think? Is that worth it? I'm not going to use him later. Oh, why not? This might be a mistake, but let's see what he can do. Oh, that was a mistake. His attack sucked. That was some shitty RNG. Pardon my French. Do 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 do. All right. Well, Tao's not going to be able to. Oh, did you guys see what I did? That's a rookie mistake right there. I totally just wasted her spell. I didn't do anything. I just stayed. All right. I got to pay attention now. 4 points of damage on the goblin. So I made a huge mistake just now in resting Tao and not using her blaze spell. That's the worst mistake I've made of this play so far. Zophar Zoclonk. Yeah, if this was a speed run, this would be like super red, wouldn't even be red donuts, it would be just red. Like plus 10 bazillion. Alright, you know what? I don't want to have Gong attack. That's stupid. He's too weak. We want Luke, we want Zophar, and we want Tao to be like the DPS here. And a little bit of Ken in the background. Because Ken is actually better late, like in the mid-game. He's not very good in the late game, but he's good mid-game. So we want to try to make sure he's strong enough to get to that point. You know? Alright, so we'll put Hans up here. So I'm curious to know, for those of you that are watching, I want to know what your guys' favorite games are. Like, I assume if you're watching this, you either enjoy RPGs, or you enjoy me playing games badly, or you just wanted to come check out Zophar and what he's been doing the last 20 years. But in either case, I do want to know what your guys' favorite games are. If you enjoy RPGs, pop in the chat which ones you really like, what your favorites are. If you don't like RPGs, that's fine too. I would like to know what games you like, because I am very influenceable. Ugh! I'll have to check that out. Alright, this is interesting. So, if Tao comes up here, those goblins could surround her and just crush her. She comes over here, it's also risky. I don't know. We're playing chicken right now. We really are. What about up here? Let's see. Well, if she stands here, she can take out this guy. So I think we're going to start with the path of least resistance and take out the first goblin. That seems like a good idea. Because I don't like how the enemies are accumulating right now. Alright, level 2. 4 magic points. See, that would have been good to get her level 2 in the last level. It's a little trickier now. Let's see. I think I want to go for the goblin with damage on him. We're probably going to lose some people here. One thing you can do in this game, though, I wouldn't call it a trick, it's a feature, is as long as Zophar doesn't die, the main character, I could egress him, like, when most of the characters have been killed, and then get more experience. And just that's how you would grind, essentially, in this game. Alright, I think Luke should be able to finish this goblin off. He's probably going to die, but he can get a low... Nah, that's okay. As long as I can keep the dwarves away for a little bit. Let's see, does anybody need any healing? I don't think they've actually touched us yet. No, they haven't. Alright, so we'll put Gong up here. He doesn't need to be at the front. Man, the AI is not doing anything. Here, this is like the first attack of the level. 1 hit point off. Oh, missed that second attack. Again, it's all random. I don't know what the formulas are. I've never tried to figure it out. I'm sure the people that speedrun this game knows all the formulas. I don't. That's not my thing. I'm an emulator guy that likes playing video games, especially RPGs. I don't do the math. Ever see the Sega commercials of the 90s? Do the math. Or was that Atari? I think that was actually Atari. Sega was welcome to the next level. Atari was do the math. They're trying to sell their Jaguar. What do we got here? Real Sergeant Crispy. I like RPGs, but my favorite game is Zanuck. I never played that one, but I've heard of it. My older brother's favorite game is Phantasy Star 2, though. We were talking about Phantasy Star 2 actually on whose stream was I on? I think I was talking to Retro Gaming Island or Retro Island. Gentleman lives in Hawaii, and he was playing Phantasy Star 2 the other day. And I was asking him about it because I played it as a kid, and I was so bad at it that I never progressed. But I want to play that game so bad again, and give it another try. Maybe when I'm done Shining Force. I don't know. I kind of want to play all the Shining games again. We'll see. Inverse phase. My partner declines RPG favorites / suggestions and says they're too new. I'll go with a classic and say Mother. Ah, Mother was the sequel to Earthbound inverse phase, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right about that? I think. Or that's what it was called in Japan, maybe? How close am I? I kind of want Gong to kind of hit this goblin here. I feel like even just 2 or 3 hit points could make a difference later. Love Phantasy Star 2, says DC Bueller. Waiting to get through some other games before I start on the PS series. I hear that. God, there's so many games I want to play. Mother is Earthbound 0. Mother 2 is Earthbound, okay. And Mother 3 got released on the Game Boy Advance and a full translation patch. Got it. Alright, does Luke go after... I don't think he can kill either of them. So I'm going to say let's go for the... let's go for the 10 hit point one. He should be able to do 6 or 7 damage, I think. Ooh, only 4. Ooh, that's kind of crappy. I was expecting a little better than that. Alright, Tao should be able to take out this guy. Should be able to do 6. You might remember the Crazy Mother / Earthbound 0 release from Demi Force. I remember Demi. Have you heard from him lately? How's he doing? I feel like he's on one of my social medias. Maybe Facebook. Let's burn it up. You know it, Ice Queen Zero. Tao's on fire. Fire! Fire! Alright, it's time for Zophar to get in the mix here. God, Zophar's like me. He's just been hanging in the background all this time, doing very little. And then all of a sudden, boom, he comes out. That's why I called him Zophar. He's my namesake. Do we need healing on anybody that we can get to? Nope. Nobody he can reach. Alright, I think it's time for Hans to do something. I shouldn't say that. Hans is the only one doing anything this whole game, apparently. We're going to let Hans move up here, and we're going to hit this goblin for 4 or 5. 4. Alright, now somebody can make short work of him. Inverse Phase says, there's a huge documentary on recovering everything and tracing the history of the prototypes and stuff. What's the name of that documentary? I'd be interested in watching it. Now, Now, does Tao try to... I don't think it's smart for... No. What's experience 36? Nah, I'm not going to have her attack. That's a bad idea. I'm going to have her sit down here. Because I want to be able to utilize her later. And I think we're going to have... Yeah. We're going to have Lo heal Luke. Every time he heals, he gets like 10 experience. So it's important he's always using all of his magic to heal every single time. Some people, to get levels, will like egress out, and like I was telling you earlier, I'm trying to not do that right now, just because it's, you know, gets a little boring. I just want to kind of plow through it, and if I find that my levels are just too crappy, ooh, that's bad, then, you know, we can take a step back and we can start grinding a bit, you know. Inverse phase. I haven't heard from virtually any number MU folks. Was in touch with Sam back in 2003, 2004, and Jake is, you know, a famous game composer now. Yeah. Ah, darn it, the Mother documentary link is censored again. I'm sorry. I will fix that after the stream, I promise. I'm still figuring it all out. Alright, there's 4 hit points of death there, and we should be able to... Who do we want to heal? Yeah, Zophar's going to need this. That's why we had Gong hang out near Zophar. Now he can be useful. That's why we picked him up. It's just that .com. If anybody does know offhand where to go in settings for Nightbot and you want to tell me while we're streaming, I will pause the game and do it. Otherwise, when the stream is over, I promise I will look it up and figure out how to do it. I'm sure it's easy. Alright, it's time for Zophar to start kicking ass. Let's start with this dude. Hua! Or as Arcus and ex-Christine would say, hua! Alright, attack level by 1, defense by 1, speed by 1. Not very much, but at least it's 3 stats, so that's good. Again, I'm sure speedrunners know the formula. I don't. Let's see if Ken can get something going here. Don't miss. Don't miss. Damn it. 3? Really, Ken? You're letting me down, man. You're letting me down. You're breaking my balls, Ken. Surround Gong with bad singers so he can have his own show. Yeah, right? The Gong Show. Gong. Gong. Alright, this is dangerous, but if I put him here, I think we're safe. But here's what sucks about this. So if I do that, Hans is already level 3 with 21 experience, and he's not getting anything. But I could get, let's see. So what I'm looking at right now is the experience to see who's close to 99 or 100. So Luke could actually get a level from this. So even though I could kill this goblin, I'm going to have Hans attack the other goblin because it's just a waste to give him experience at this point. Inverse phase, I gotta hit the bed. Don't die in Shining Force, so there are more streams to watch. I promise you, Inverse phase, I will not die, and if I do, I'll do it over. Thank you so much for dropping by. I am planning on streaming for a while tomorrow, so if you're free at any point, feel free to stop by. And thanks for coming tonight, man. I really appreciate it. Alright, we said we wanted to get Luke a level. But I really want to get Tao. Like, she's really good. Like, she could get near close to the end of the game. So we're gonna give her more experience, and we'll just get Luke experience through the 8 hit point dude, the other goblin. 26. Yeah, see, that's a little bit of a waste. She would have gotten 49 if she wasn't level 2. All right, who needs a little healing love? Gong could use 2 hit points. Lo can heal 2 more times. I don't know if it's worth it. If he bonks him on the head, does that help me? Let's see, attack 10, defense 6. He can do like 2 damage. The Dark Dwarf shouldn't be able to get him. I don't know. That's a little dangerous. Nah, I'm going to hold him back. Same thing with Gong. I'm going to hold him back. That's fine. I don't care about Hans. Honestly, Hans could die in like every battle at this point, and I wouldn't give two diddly squats. Good night, Inverse phase. Alright. Ken, we need you to do something here, man. You're sucking. You can't suck. You actually have to be good. Oh, he's doing so poorly. We gotta get, like, he's gotta kill somebody. Ah, but Zophar's gotta get good, too. Oh, I don't know. Attack the Dark Dwarf. This is risky. They can also counterattack if you're not careful. Which is why it's always risky to put him in the front like that. Alright, come on, Luke. Come on, man. You can kill this dude. 5 hit points, you got this. Really, man? Really? What's up with that garbage? Alright, well, Hans is going to go after the Dark Dwarf. He's not going to kill the Goblin. That's a waste. Let's see what we got here. 4 hit points. Alright, now we got 2 enemies that someone can kill. Do we need any healing? Probably not, so we'll put Gong up here. We don't care about the Rune Knights right now. They're not going to do much. They're just going to hang out down there till we get closer. Ken, you got to finish this Goblin off, man. Come on, he has 1 hit point. 1 hit point, dude. You got this. Yeah. Now he's level 2. 1 hit point. That sucked. That was not a good level. Wow, the RNG is sucking right now. Alright, Tao can't really do anything else. Like, she's done this fight now. Not going to heal yet. No point. We are going to have Zophar finish this Dark Dwarf because we do need him to be very strong. Very important that Zophar is strong. Because we get him all the way through the end. He never leaves the party. Now we hope that Dark Dwarf doesn't take out Zophar because he can. If he got a critical hit. But he didn't. So that's good. And we'll bring Luke over here to do some stuff. Very good. So one thing I do want to do with the stream, guys, there's like 10,000 things I want to do with the stream, but one of the 10,000 things is I want to create some interesting sound effects, and I just haven't quite decided, like, how I want to do this. Like, right now, like, if you were to look at my, if you were to look at the main page, yeah, I don't have any Blaze right now, unfortunately, we'll put her back. There's like 6 or 7 sound effects over there for bits, but, like, you know, I want it to be accessible, like, there to be sound effects accessible for everybody too, so I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it. So if anybody has any suggestions on like the kind of sound effects you'd like in here, or like how you'd want them implemented with like an exclamation point command, something like that, just let me know. All suggestions I consider. I want to make this stream as fun for everybody as possible, not just for me. And I am having a lot of fun, just so you know. I don't think Lo needs to heal. We won't do anything there. Alright, Zophar. Let's kill the Dark Dwarf. Boom. Peace. Alright, so all that's left now are these 3 dudes. You got the Dark Dwarf, Zophar so far, Zophar so good, Zophar zo donuts. Alright, we're gonna come down here. I don't know about Ken. He's not starting out very well in this game. I don't like how his level went. Alright, so we're gonna pull everyone down now. This is where it opens up. And Hans can kind of hang out here. And we'll put Tao here. I love the music. By the way, I'm sorry when I sing that A, I'm off key, and B, it's lagged with the music because of the delay. But I am gonna sing sometimes because I'm weird. It's what I do. It's what you do. Alright, I think if Luke stays there, they're not gonna come over, but I think if I get any closer, they do. I think that's what the AI does in this one. Yep. And we'll bring him here. They're not going to move until we start getting closer than that. Ooh. Keep him there. That's tempting. I'm like, ooh, do I start to get closer? No. You don't want to do that. You want to get everybody in position before we start whacking. You guys whacking in there? You see Beavis and Butthead, the guy that eventually became the King of the Hill character? I hear you guys whacking. Do I get closer? I'll try it. Out comes Tao, and we'll bring Gong down. Oh, these guys are like wimps. Do you see this? Alright, they gotta start coming closer now. Come on. Don't be afraid of the Shining Force. Shining Force. Nah, they just aren't having it. Alright, Zophar's in the front. You know they're gonna come for him now. Nope. Alright, if I put Ken here, he's gonna get whacked. So let's do it! We're gonna goat him out. 4 on the Rune Knight. There's 13 experience. And Tao really can't do anything, so... Why should she get to go twice? That's weird. Nah, I just hit the wrong button. Gong is definitely not going in there. Do I need any healing yet? No, not yet. We don't need healing. We'll put Gong down here. Hans will attack the Rune Knight. So at this point, there's a few characters I don't really care if they get killed. All I'll lose is a little bit of gold. Doesn't matter. But I want to make sure we're in, good position here. So let's move low up here. And do I want to do this? I don't think so. What experience level? 94. If he attacks, he'll get a level right now, but then they're gonna whack the crap out of him. I don't really want to do that. If I stand here, only one of them can hit me. But Zophar's not really the one you want to stand there, so I'm gonna put him here. Yeah, I don't think I need to put anybody in there right now. I think we can keep smacking him from afar for a bit. Yeah, we can put Luke in there. What do you think? How many experience does he need? He has 88. This will probably get him a level if I do that. Yeah, let's do it. He will die, just so you guys know. But this should get him a level. Boom, level 3. Attack by 1, speed by 1, maximum by 4. So, you do creative, calculated things like this. He will die. This, he'll probably die right here, actually. Oh, I didn't get 2 attacks that time. Oh, look at that. We're gonna get to keep him alive for a little bit. Oh, because we just got him. He doesn't have an herb. Oh, that sucks. Well, I could have kept him alive. Not anymore. Yeah, this will be curtains for you, Luke. Bye, Luke. Peace out. If only Gong had an herb or a little more magic. Alright, this is very dangerous. I don't really know if I want to do that. I think we're going to keep Zophar, right here. That way only one of them can get to him. And this way they can just keep clonking away from afar, I think this is probably better. So what else, guys? I want to hear. What other video games do you guys like? Give me some names. Ice Queen 0. What else do you like? Rune Knight is defeated. Good. I don't want to go in just yet. See, it's a shame. This is where I'd now be healing Luke. But we won't be able to do that. I guess we can heal Hans at this point. Because we don't want to leave any healing on the table. And we have some herbs still. Shmups are awesome. Did you get to see me playing Soul Feast earlier? That's one of my favorite shmups. Is it worth it? Can I do it? This is where I think I should save. Overwritten. Yeah, let's go for it. Nah, that's alright. I play that game quite frequently, so... Alright, level 3. Attack by 3. That's a good level. Defense by 2, also good. Speed by 1. And hit points by 2. See, that was really good. We need more levels like that. Alright, so do we heal him? Maybe? I don't really want to stand there, though, so... I just don't want to waste this. Gotta heal every chance you get. I'm gonna put him here for now. Gong can't heal anymore anyway, so he's moot. So we'll just come down, we'll attack the dwarf and get 1 or 2 hit points of damage on him. 8 experience for me. Do a little arrow action here from Hans. 5. Tao can't do anything, so we don't care about her. Ken, we definitely want to use him. Gotta try to get him to level 3. Ah, 1 hit point left. So scummy. Alright, we know Zophar is going to take 6 or 7 damage here. That's just how it's going to be. Only 4. It wasn't as bad as I thought. You can do it! Alright, we are not going to have Hans land the killing blow here. That's stupid. So he's just going to run away like a little coward that he is. Tao landing the killing blow is actually a great idea. Because even though she's weak, she can do a damage. And this will get her a level. Because 100 XP means a level. And there it is. Oh, it's not? 34 wasn't enough? Oh, that's garbage. She must have like 99 experience then. Oh well. Well done, Shining Force. Now enter Guardiana and find out what's happened there. Yeah, this is sad. You made it back. You're a little late. We were almost overrun by Runefaust. We held them off, but we suffered greatly, as you'll see as you wander around. Most of our knights were lost in the battle. Many homes were damaged, but we held. We'll keep watch here. Runefaust is bound to attack again. Sooner or later. Probably will. Praise the light that's over. Monsters fighting. I can't take much more of this. I know how you feel, man. That's how I felt the last 2 years. We almost lost. I still don't know why they pulled back. Because they're gluttons for punishment? I sent my family away, but I stayed and fought. Oh, that was your dumb fault, buddy. Alright, so it's very important that we get Gort here. What's down here? Those beasts, I'll have nightmares forever. As long as the pets survive. You ever notice that, like, in a movie? If, like, you could have 100 people die and it's, like, no big deal. But if you kill the dog, oh, man. Watch out, man. All hell will break loose. Your legs were shaking so hard and you got dizzy and passed out. Oh, my. Your commander, King of Runefaust. Evil to the core. I think I can get weapons now. Those vile Runefosters that made me mad. I have weapons guaranteed to knock the monster's head off. Take a look. Okay, so this is the part of the game that's not that great. So it doesn't really tell you, if I remember correctly, like what's good. Like if I say I'm going to buy the short sword, and I say yes, see how it doesn't really like you can't see who it's going to help. So what you have to do is look at the weapons. And then you kind of have to look at everyone's stats. Like this. So he has a middle sword, so it won't help him. He has a spear. Luke has a short sword, so maybe. Wooden staff, nothing. Wooden arrow. So a lot of wooden stuff and a short sword. So now we'll look again at the weapons. So short sword's no good. Spear's no good. Hand axe, maybe. We'll come back to that. Wooden staff, wooden arrow. So the hand axe, I think that will be good for Luke. Let's make sure. Luke has the short sword. Yeah, I think the hand axe is better. So we'll say buy. So this is like just, it's because it's an old RPG. They hadn't quite figured out the menus yet. So we say yes. We give it to Luke. And then if we equip it, if I calculated this right, I think it should be 1 or 2 attack better. And if I'm wrong, oh well. Yeah, see, 2 attack better, 15 to 17. So now we can sell the short sword. Shining Force 2 did much better, by the way, with this. Like you could, if I remember right, you could automatically sell the weapons, and it tells you like how much it does. So we'll sell the sword. Bye-bye sword. And you get pretty good prices for it. Like you get 3/4 of your money back, I think, when you sell. All you're good is at buying and selling. Well, that's good, man, because that's all I need. Don't buy the healing seeds this early, by the way. Waste of money. Medicinal herbs until later. So everyone that we used an herb for, we're going to buy him an herb now. And actually, it might be a good idea to get like 2 herbs for some of them. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. Get everyone 2 herbs. Because we want to make sure in the early game that we have lots of healing. As you saw, you know, from before. Give him an herb. And we'll give Tao 2 herbs. Tao, like I was telling you before, she is a force of nature in this game. She's awesome. Henri's awesome. All the mages are awesome. Like you need mages in your life. You really do. Okay. We need Gong should have 3 herbs. Because he doesn't have a lot of magic in the beginning, and all you're going to have him do for a while is heal anyway. So we'll give it to him. And yes. We'll give Hans 1. think that's all we need there. We'll do a little save scum just for Dark Max. Just for you, my friend. And then we're going to come up here, and we got to find Gort. I think he's in here. Yeah, there he is. Those monsters would have wrecked my shop, but the old guy drove him off. There's the old guy. You know, that little fracas made me want to fight again, Zophar. I'm joining up. So we got Gort. Gort is also amazing. And Gort will be with you, like, for almost the whole game. Like, he could actually be with you at the end of the game. I'll be at headquarters. Like, he's that good. Like, I think he eventually, like, if Luke doesn't end up being good, Gort will end up being good. It's always one or the other. Occasionally both. Alright, I think it's time to go see the king, guys. We also gotta collect May. I think we get May later. There's beasts forever. I keep expecting one to leap at me even now. Let's come down here to headquarters. Glad I caught your attention there, Darkmex. Well, Zophar, are you ready to face the enemy? I'm ready to face the camera. I just realized I'm like sitting over here and I'm not even facing you guys. So he gives you advice, and you can swap out like characters here. So if we go to advice, beware of giant bats. They fly swiftly and fight fiercely. Anything else so far? Yes. So join. This doesn't mean anything right now, but if you have more than, I think it's more than 12 characters, you can swap them out here. So anything else so far? Yes. Status. You can do this outside too, but this is if I want to just figure out, like, see how Gort doesn't have any herbs because we just got him? So we're going to want to go get him herbs. And then if you come over here,
secure all positions.
You can
Here we
see
go.
all your characters, and we have to get him back.
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Glowbush, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. At last, a chance to become a real knight. Count me in. Let's get going, Zophar. See, Luke's dead, so he won't say anything. We have to heal him. I'm eager to try my magic. Let's get out there and toast some monsters. Please don't put me in front. I can't stand being hit. We know, Hans. You're useless. You'll see. He looks good now. He gets useless. If it's healing and fighting you need, I'm your man. I'll try my best. You're also sucky, but we need your healing. I'm most useful as a healer, but I'll get in a few whacks. A few good whacks when I have to. I can heal wounds, but please don't get injured, okay? I'll try, but that's kind of your role, man. What I want to do, guys, because I'm going to forget to do this, before I go to the king, I want to get healing. So let's go do that right now. I think it's this one. So we'll get some healing for Gort. Put it here. And another herb for Gort. Nothing else. It's funny, I haven't played this game in years, but it's like all muscle memory. Like I know exactly like what to do, what to press. Like it's like seared into my brain. Like I was telling you guys before, this is like one of my favorite RPGs. All the Shining games are freaking awesome. Alright, remember we also have to go to a priest to get Luke back. Hurry, Zophar. Cain of Runefaust has injured the king and Lord Varios. Oh no, not Cain. Not Cain. Go away, Cain. I don't understand what you're talking about. Anyway, the treasure of Guardiana is in my hands now. I won't let you take that. Just leave. Sword of Darkness, show me your power. No! Goodbye, Varios. Varios dies. How sad. No, Father! I can't believe it. I'll... Now Guardiana's unworthy of my attention. Farewell, fools. Yeah, Cain sucks. Zophar, look to the king. Zophar, May, I don't think I'll live much longer even though Varius protected me. Listen, the Gate of the Ancients is the only access to the tower, and the gate can be opened only by the key. You must find it before it falls into the hands of evil. You should never let them open the gate. Find out why Runefaust is interested in the gate. Please, May, daughter of the great Varios, help Zophar. Avenge your father, and be strong. Your Majesty, please tell my daughter Henri, who's a friggin' awesome mage, guys, to stay strong for her people. The king dies. No! Now is not the time for tears and grief. Alterone should be our next goal. Zophar, let's go find that key. I don't want to see any more of these tragedies. May joins the Shining Force. Look at all these dudes and awesome centaurs and men and women and soldiers we're getting. We really are going to have an awesome Shining Force here, guys. I'll await you at headquarters. Be quick. Alright, so we got to find a priest. I forget where it is. Tell Tao good luck for me, won't you? She'll need it. Oh, yes, she will. Nah, I'm talking to nobody. Will your journey take you to the town of Manarina? Yes. Then see Princess Henri. She can help you. She is awesome, as I already pointed out. Why am I trying to talk to books? Manarina, the land of magic, attack magic for beginners, and many more books. Your first blaze, pointers for mages, and many more books. Your first spark, Tales of Otrint, and you guessed it, many more books. The Princess's Primer, I was a tomboy princess, and many more books. I see a trend here. Alright, what's behind here? That's the king's bedroom. The king is dead! Who shall lead us now with Henri far away? Maybe they'll have a democracy. Is it really so bad that the king died? Well, now we're getting controversial. Yeah, we know. Blasted telescope, blah, blah, blah. Watch this. This is funny. I think this is funny. Oh, I can't do it. I thought if I looked through the... Maybe I'm thinking of a different Shining Force. At some point, there's a game, one of the Shining games, where if you look through the the telescope through the other end, the dude jumps back and it's like, what are you doing? It's a giant eye. Oh, my God. But I guess that wasn't this part. Talk to the old man in the chapel. He knows much. Perhaps he can advise you. Do you have any favorite characters in this? I think mine is either Tao or Adam. Adam's the robot, if I remember, even though he's the worst. So I'm told you can get him good. Hey, Big D, how you doing, man? My favorite character in this is Dave Coulier, yeah. Yeah. So I would say my favorite character in Shining Force 1. Ooh. Like I said, the mages are really good. I really like Henri. I really like Tao. I really like Gort. Who else do I like? Let me think about that, DC Bueller. The ones I named I definitely like. Was that anybody in there? No, we already saw them. Alright, I'm drawing a complete blank here. I'm trying to remember where the priest is. Oh, here's the treasury. I'm glad we got here. So, an antidote. We're going to raid the treasury. Biggie D's. A medicinal herb, but can't carry it. Alright, so that's another thing about this game. Is you kind of have to, like... Yeah, we'll give it to May. Every time he fills up, because you can only carry 4 things at a time, like, it's going to just say he can't carry it. So, again, it's a vestige of an old video game where they hadn't quite figured out the, the way to manage inventory. But that's okay. Gains 50 coins. DC flashbacks. Angel Wing, which is completely worthless for him to have because he has the Aggress spell. So we're just going to give the Angel Wing to someone like Gon, who never gets weapons in this game. Zophar discovers a power potion, which we're not going to use right away because it's variable. We might save scum on that. Defense potion, but guess what? You guessed it. Can't use it. So we will move the power potion into Lowe's inventory. And we'll hang on to the defense potion. And nothing's in there. What's this guy have to say? A treasure. They took all they could carry. Get it back, Zophar. What do you mean? I just took all your treasure. I just raided your... Yeah, I got it back just now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the upstairs. We already did that. Guys, do you remember where the priest is? I thought it was in here, but maybe it's not. Right, we did. We went here. Yeah, I guess the priest is further down. South. I always liked going south. Sometimes it felt like going downhill. Yeah, it's right here. We'll hold out, never fear. I think it's right here. Yep, it's right here. May the powers light be with you and all of the Shining Force. Alright, we will raise Luke. See, It's 10 coins a level, so because Luke is level 3, it costs only 30 coins. And you get so much gold in this game, you can lose people. We'll give a little savey save, just cause. There, my record of records is complete. Will you continue? Of course we will. No, you can't. Yeah, we want to get to chapter 2. Hello, Zophar. I know a legend that may help you. Will you hear it? Somewhere on Rune is a land of the ancients. The key to the gate might be there. It might be. The light in the darkness. How green was my dragon? Many more books. We saw those books earlier. Down here is nothing because we already talked to him and Varios is now dead. Alright, so we are going to... Let's make sure we have everything we need. I think everybody's got 2 medicine herbs now. At least 2, some have 3. Yeah, we're fine there. A little state saving. Never hurt anybody. Alright, I think we're ready to go to the next area. Zophar, enemies await you on the road to Alterone. Take all precautions. Oh, the bats. I hate the frickin' bats. The problem with the bats is that it's very easy to miss on them, and when you're this early in the game, your guys are not very fast. So, again, this is why mages are awesome, because they very rarely miss, but you only have 1 right now. Let me peek at the chat here. DC Bueller says, sorry, won't backseat. Just let me know if you ever have any questions, though, as long as I'm awake anyways. I appreciate you, DC Bueller. Money is really no issue, even with no aggressing. Agreed. I played whatever Shining games came out on Game Boy Advance. Yeah, I think they released Shining Force 1, this one, for the Game Boy Advance. I don't know if they released any others for Game Boy Advance, specifically. But for Sega Genesis and Sega CD, there's 1, there's 2, and there's the Shining Force CD, which is the collection of the Game Gear games. Alright, so let's decide where we're going to go. Shining Souls. Yeah, after the Shining Force series, when they started moving on to other Shining things, I don't know, I feel like some of the quality got lost. I didn't really bother with a lot of them. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. There are 15 of these dudes. Ugh. And a lot of them are bats and dwarves. Ugh. I don't even think there are goblins in this one. Great, they're all super strong dwarves, knights, and hard-to-hit bats. Yeah, this battle sucks. Alright, we'll figure it out. Do I want to split up here? Let me just look at one more thing, guys. If I come around here, this is a waste. I shouldn't do that. Nah. We gotta come up this way just knowing the bats are gonna come for us. Alright, that's fine. We'll do it. Come and get us, bats! Yes, Shining in the Darkness was the first Ice Queen Zero. I remember that game being $75 when it came out, and I convinced my grandpa to buy it for me. It was the 3rd Sega Genesis game I ever owned. The first being Sonic the Hedgehog, the second being Golden Axe. And it took me, I'm embarrassed to say this, I was 11 years old. It took me a year to beat the game because I have no sense of direction, and I kept going like to the same locations over and over and over again because all the dungeons in Shining in the Darkness, like the walls, all look exactly the same to me. And the mapping feature wasn't really that great. I mean, for the time it was, but you know, for modern games, no way. I might be getting a little too aggressive here, by the way. I think I'm getting too close. I think I need to pull back a bit. We'll see. We'll see. This level's annoying. I wouldn't call it that hard, just annoying. Like, Ken could die here. Like, I could have just screwed up and have to, like, get out of here. You basically have to, like, turtle in the early part of the game. Yeah, you see. May has a lot of defense, so this might only do 2 or 3 damage. Yeah. May is good in the early and mid game. She's not really good at the end. Ugh, so here's Gort. Can't do diddly squat. That sucks. I don't even know where to put him. I guess I'll put him here. Ugh, Luke can't do anything. Oh, this sucks. I'm not a fan of what they're doing to me right now. And now Ken's gonna get smushed again. If he gets double hit, it's over. We gotta get him out of there, man. We gotta save Ken! Save Ken! Free Ken! God, look at this. This sucks. This is really bad. I haven't been able to get a single hit on any one of them. Oh, the other thing that sucks about the bats is they can put you to sleep. Flyers have a weakness to archers. In this game, think you're thinking of Fire Emblem. Actually, archers suck against flying things, if I remember right in this game, because they're so fast, the bats, that I'm pretty sure the archers miss a lot. All right, we have to decide what we're going to attack, because right now the layout is really bad. See, it all sucks. I'm gonna say that we see, again, they can miss. I think we're gonna try to go for the dwarves first. I'm just worried the bats, like, I'm gonna miss on them too much, and I gotta take out these heavy hitters first. The bats don't hit nearly as hard, but they make you go to sleep. Yeah, like, see the problem here? He's not even gonna kill the dwarf. He's gonna do like 3 or 4 damage, maybe. Yeah, he sucks right now. Yeah, we're in trouble with Ken. He's not doing well. But on the good hand, I can heal him, which is good. Shoryuken! Ryu. That's right. Hadouken! Shoryuken! What about that third thing that Ryu does? The, like, upside-down helicopter kick? I don't know what he says there. Does anybody know? It's like, Tatatamaktatouken or something. I don't know. What does he say? Who knows? Pop it in the chat if you know. Why did he get 2 free hits on Zophar? What's up with that crap? And now he's gonna get some hits. Don't crit, don't crit! Crit is curtains this early in the game. Right. Does she go for this one? Yes, we need May to get some levels quickly, since we know Ken ain't gonna get it done. Alright, that's one enemy down. It took a act of God to get that to happen. Tatsumaki Senpu Kyaku. But he pronounces it Tatsumaki Senpu Kyuk. I have to listen to it again. I believe you that is what he says, but for some reason in my head it sounds different. But I never really understood what he said, so it makes sense. What does it mean? I can't even heal, look at this. Zophar's up there all by his lonesome and I can't do anything to help him. Nobody else has even lost anything except May. Yeah, so here we go. Gon can't do diddly. He can attack. That's a waste. He's got an 11 attack. The bat, I mean, maybe? Nah, it's gonna be too weak. Now we're gonna put him here. Now we're gonna put Luke here. And Luke will attack the Dark Dwarf. That's what we'll do. Spinning Cyclone Kick. That's what Chun-Li says, right? Spinning Cyclone Kick. So now we have a problem with Tao. Where do we put her? I didn't think this through at all, did I? She's gonna get stomped. What's their attack? 11 versus the dwarves, which are 12. And her defense is 4. Oh, God. Guys, we got a problem here. She's gonna get crushed. Give a little save. Trying to not cheat, by the way. I don't know about this. Blazing that one does nothing helpful. And if I go here, you know the Dark Dwarf's gonna try to kill her. I don't know. Can I get her out of the way in time? Let's see. We're being risky here, guys. We're living dangerously. Oh, Chun-Li says... Oh, Tao's level 3, defense 1, speed 1, hit points 1, magic points 2, no blaze spell. Damn it, we really need blaze level 2 here. Like that'd be so helpful. Chun-Li, spinning bird kick. Yeah, that is what she says, you're right. Alright, fortunately they're going for May. Ooh, this could be a problem, guys. If he gets a double hit or a crit, it's over. And then, you know, now they're surrounding us. Alright, what does Gort do? Gort has a lot of options. But that's not a good one, and that's not a good one, and that's not a good one. And all 3 of those are the options. So... I guess we'll go for this one. Give him something to do. Ice Queen Zero says, the way Japanese dialect works is that the end of the words U's are silent unless you have an extra U. Same with O's and at the end of T's, and D's would you add an extra U to pronounce it. So I tried to learn Japanese many years ago with Rosetta Stone, and that language is so hard. I have a ton of respect for anyone that learns it, that can learn it. But yes, I do remember that the U's were silent. You're right. So then that would mean Tatsumaki Senpu Kyak? Or no, Tatsumaki Senpu Kyak. I don't know how close I am with that. Tatsumaki, it's probably how you say the first word. And then you say, if you have an extra U, so Senpu Kyak. Is it Kyak? Kyak. Maybe. Alright, Zophar. What does Zophar do here? What in the world can Zophar do? He's gonna die if I don't do something. What's the safest enemy to attack? Honestly, probably the bat. It's right in front of Gong, but he might miss. So let's demonstrate why the bats suck. All right, so that time the bat got hit. That's good. Hopefully Gong can heal him soon. Now we have Tao again, so we're gonna pull her back down. See, this sucks. She can't kill anybody. Right? 8. I think I want to go for the bat. Because then a well-timed arrow can take it out. But then you'll see the problem with... she did 7 damage that time. You will very shortly see the problem there, too, where they miss. Alright, let's heal Zophar. Should be able to get 8 or 9 hit points back from Gong's level 1 heal. Oh, we got all 10. Very good. In some cases, the I's are silent at the end of K's if it's the last syllable. Okay. Yeah, we should be able... Now, will he miss? Maybe. Nope, he got it. I don't really want to keep giving him levels. Look, he got 2 speed. So if you're keeping track, Hans went from level 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, and all he got was 2 speed. May will take 2 to 3 damage here. Yep. We got to get her a heal. Like, she needs to stay alive. Do I really want to send her here, though? Let me think about this. Wherever I send her, she's not going to kill anything. Honestly, I think it's better for me to put her right here and just use an herb on herself. I think that's better. That's safer. Because she has such high defense, she can just be a tank. Yeah. Tanky May, man. May is the tank. Tank! Gort's a bit of a tank too, by the way. You'll see, watch. See? Only 2 hit points. Okay, so if we're keeping track, we know that Dark Dwarf has 4 hit points down, and everyone else has full health. So in keeping with the tradition of trying to kill things, we will have Gort attack the Dark Dwarf to get him down to 1 or 2. Or 4. Yeah. Luke probably wants to stand here. No, he doesn't. That's going to leave them open. He's got to stand here. Alright, guess we know what we're going for. Boop! Come on, double hit, double hit, double hit. Yeah! Ah! I was hoping for a double hit, which he got, because he can be fast as he gets levels. But we didn't do... the RNG was not favorable to us on that one. Alright, here we go. Dude, he missed! Counterattack! Nope. That would have been nice. Alright, this is going to be good. Ken can kill that Dark Dwarf, and this will get him a level. This is good. He needs levels. Don't miss, Ken. Don't be like the Barbie, Ken. Don't let me down. There we go. Alright, he gets 1 attack, 1 speed, 5 hit points. Good level, guys. Good level. Oh, what do we got here? Until I saw the Slime Reincarnation anime, I always thought of dwarves as midgets like elves. I don't think I've seen the Slime Reincarnation anime. Tell me about that. And I am an anime fan, but I haven't watched a lot lately. I remember the ones like Death Note, Gantz, Elfen Lied, Dot Hack, Vampire Hunter D. We're getting really old now. I liked High School of the Dead. Ghost Hunt. Alright, who we healing? Ken needs 5 hit points. Everybody else looks pretty healthy. Alright, so we're gonna heal Ken. Da, 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 da. Alright, at some point these bats are going to come down to play with us, but not just yet. I don't really want Hans to get any more levels, if I'm being honest right now. He's way ahead of everybody, and he's the shittiest character. Pardon my language. So, 4 hit points on the dwarf. Yeah, guys, full disclosure, I have a potty mouth, but I try not to potty it up too often. For no other reason that I like to be able to show my son some of this stuff, and every time I say something bad, I gotta edit it out. So I try to chill out on that myself, but I have such a mouth. I don't think I want to do anything with Gong right now. Just see everybody's hit points here. Yeah, I don't really want to do anything with Gong. He's too weak. I mean, I guess I could attack this thing, but then I'm pulling away experience from everybody else. Now, what we don't want to happen here is the bat to cause Zophar to fall asleep, which is exactly what happens. That sucks. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. It's totally random. It's one of those anime. Zophar's asleep. Thanks. It's one of those anime where a character dies on Earth and is reincarnated in another world and becomes a hero and even a ruler. Somebody was telling me about that yesterday. That's a popular type of anime. Is it like, can I watch that on like Crunchyroll or Netflix or something? 4 hit points. Tao won't kill that. But she will kill that. Alright, we're gonna go after this one then. We really want her to get as many levels as possible. We want to fast track her to be able to get Blaze level 2, which I don't think happens until she reaches level 4 or 5. So we want to use her as much as possible. Ice Queen Zero answers in the affirmative. Ice Queen Zero says yes. Hulu and Crunchyroll has some good ones. I really want to see, like, I wish they would have continued Gantz. I want to know what happens. Like, they leave it so ambiguous. Did any of you guys ever watch Gantz? I think we're gonna go here. The anime type is called Isekai. Isekai? I can't pronounce words. Forgive me. Gort could use 2 hit points, but is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. Not with what was attack? It's got an attack at 10, and the dwarf has it. No way. That won't do anything. We're gonna stay down here. Oh no! Why did you go for Tao? Come on! Ugh. Got lucky there. He could have easily critted her. All right, we got to finish this dwarf. Gort, make it happen. Dwarf against dwarf. Don't tell the elf. Oh boy. All kinds of Twitter notifications. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I entered the world of Twitter today. I've had a Twitter account for like 10 years, but I used it like 5 times ever. But now I'm all bought into it, so. I rediscovered Twitter today. Don't you dare put Zophar. Oh, he's already still sleeping. Maybe this will wake him up, right? No? Nope. He fell asleep again. Oh my god. Ermagerd! Mushoku Tensei has a good start. I am so excited for the Shenmue anime that's coming out next week, guys. See what I'm talking about? How sometimes they miss the bats? And that was important for May to kill that bat, too. She needs experience. Zophar wakes up. Thanks, Zophar. Will Tao get a level from this? Nope, this won't give her a level. And what does she have left? 5 magic? That means she only gets 2 more spells. Nah, I'm not using her here. That's a dumb scenario. Nah, just put him here. Put Gong here. Ugh, I really don't want Hans to do it. There's like no good choices. Maybe Ken. What do you think? Can Ken take it out? 4 hit points, maybe? Will he miss? You got it. 5 points of damage. Good job, Ken. Ken's coming through. You need sound commands. Yes, Dark Max, I completely agree with you. I do need sound commands. I think it would make the stream more exciting. Give you guys something to do while I get my butt kicked here. Darkmex, let me ask you a question. Do you have a suggestion on how to implement said commands? Like, should I program the sound commands into, like, Nightbot somehow? Or, like, what do you think? Ice Queen Zero says, I rediscovered Twitch in 2018. Started out in 2010 when it was Justin TV. So I joined Twitch in, like, you have to check my profile. It's either 2013 or 2014, because somebody told me, like, yo, Twitch is gonna, you know, start getting really big now. Like, join it. So I joined it, and I had one follower, which is a friend of mine. The Tiffy, actually, was my first follower. And for the last 8 or 9 years, whatever it was, that was all I ever had. I never did a thing on Twitch. Literally, nothing. And then a few weeks ago, more like a month ago, I started watching speedrunners live on Twitch, because I watched YouTube stuff, summoning salt videos. I always loved them. And I'm like, where are all these speedrunners going? Like, where are these videos coming from? And I realized they were all on Twitch. So I was like, well, I'll never be a speedrunner, because I'm not great at video games like that. I like video games, but I'm not good at them. But, like, maybe I could, like, do something. I started thinking more about it, and a couple weeks ago, I was like, I'm gonna try a stream. And, it's been a great couple of weeks. I absolutely love it. This is so much fun. And it's a great, like, decompression from work, especially with the job that I have. I'm a field services manager for a pretty big company. And it is really nice to be able to just unwind and just play some video games and talk about stuff. Is in Streamlabs chatbot. So I do have a Streamlabs account. That's what I use for all my alerts. So if I just implement chatbot, I can do it. Alright, Darkmax, I'm going to implement that. It might take me a bit, but I'm going to implement it. I have all kinds of neat sound effect ideas. So you heard it here first. Darkmax25 has convinced me to implement chatbot from Streamlabs and put some sound effects in here. You got it. It shall happen. In fact, I have a little notepad that I keep on my desktop here on my Mac, and I'm going to write Darkmex25 use chatbot in Streamlabs and get some sound effects in here. Anyone else with any suggestions, please tell me and I will add it to my list. Alright, let's look at what the map looks like, see where we're at. We got the 3 bats in the upper left corner, and we got the 5 knights. This part's annoying as hell. This is fine, they might make me sleep, but
here we go.
It'll be fine.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Here they come. Mike Mavericks AG, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate the support. Glad you came and stopped by. Alright, so the Rune Knight just sucked 6 hit points out of Luke here, which is annoying. So let's get up there and help. See, what sucks is the bats are going to now come swooping down this way. I probably should have gone up slower, but we're in it now, so we're in it to win it. Must go forward. It's the only path through. It's like in Lord of the Rings, like we must now enter the long dark of Moria. The dwarves delved too deep and too greedily. That's basically where we're at right now. This is dangerous as hell. I'm not doing that. I don't want Tao to die. We're not deep enough into this level to let people die like that. No, there's nothing he can do. Keep him down here. Nothing Gon can do. There is something Ken can do, though. Let's get this Dark Knight here. Mike Maverick says, I'm a fan of your website since 2001. How are you? Mike, thank you, man. I really appreciate that you enjoyed the site. I'm doing really well. Ice Queen, sorry, I missed what you said. Same here, never was a speedrunner, but have a history gaming knowledge to share that spans from days of my grandma, mother, and aunt. Really cool. Yeah, speedrunnings, my hats are off to them. I'm amazed every time I watch them. Arcus and the Retro Runner and so many others. Wellsish, like they're fantastic. Like I can't do it. I've tried, like When I was younger, I would try to play games real fast, and I just don't have the patience, you know? You gotta have patience. And I shouldn't say I don't have patience. I do have patience for some things, but I get frustrated very easily when I'm not making progress. And to be a good speedrunner, like, you're gonna not make progress a lot. Alright, so we do have a problem right now, and that is that the bats are now coming down, and the knights are coming down, and our health is already getting depleted. So we have to start killing things. This is where we're going to start losing people. So I don't know if Tao should attack here, because she could miss, but she'll save magic. I haven't saved Scummed yet. I mean, I've saved a lot, but I haven't reloaded one time this whole playthrough.
Secure all positions.
So we're going to see what she can do. Hopefully she doesn't miss.
Full ahead.
Yeah.
Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Tetsuo! Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. This will kill Tao, unfortunately. So this was a mistake. There she goes. Yep. So guys, we may need to aggress here. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. I will keep aggress in my back pocket if we have to do it. But we lost her way earlier than we should have. She had at least 2 more spells in her. That was very bad. That was the worst move I made so far this entire gameplay, unfortunately. So we'll see. If we have to aggress to get more levels, we'll do it. Sometimes you have to do that in this game. Yeah, Luke's in trouble now. Yeah, we might be aggressing here, guys. Let's see what I can do. See if we can make it through this. I should be able to take this guy out. I think he can do 6 damage. 8 damage, yep. And we gotta try to pick off the guy up top. See, if the bat gets over to us before we finish these 2 off, we're in bad shape. See, they both have full hit points. Alright, if I... see, I don't... Any way we move on this, like, is bad. If I stand here... Alright, we're gonna try to pick this guy off with a few of my guys. You've been getting emulators there and been interested in retro gaming ever since. Awesome, man. Yeah, I have to say, dude, I love all kinds of games, but retro games are my favorite. There was just something about the games of the 80s and 90s that just... No matter how many of the modern games I play, and I enjoy them, they just don't really capture it for me, you know? Alright, we need Luke to get healed. Zophar could use healing, but we got Gong. Well, do we have Gong for that? Yeah, we have medicine herbs. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, I can't get to him. Are you serious? Oh, come on. Oh, that's garbage. Yeah, we can't get to Luke, guys. Alright, that means we're going to heal Zophar. And we're going to try to run Luke away and have him use an herb, but I don't know if he's going to survive it. We'll see what happens. I'm going to do my best. Yeah, we're not playing well this level. We'll see what we can do. We will try to make the lemons out of the lemonade. Alright, Gort can't take out anyone, but he can stand on this side, and he will stand on this side to try to draw the other ones, because he has good defense. He really needs to get a level, but he's not in a position to do so yet. Alright, now, here's the question, guys. Do we move Luke here to kill this knight, knowing that if this knight moves, Luke dies? Or do we heal him? Ice Queen Zero says, I was born in 95, but I enjoy retro games more than modern, except a bit of PS4. That's awesome. I'm glad you're discovering the classics in a lot of cases for the first time. They're awesome. And this is one of the best in my opinion. Guys, we're going to gamble. I'm going to see if Luke can take out this knight. I don't know if this is the right decision. It might not be. But I'm going to see what happens. Only the knight up top can get him. Ooh, it might have been the right decision. Because look what I can do. I don't care if Gong dies. Gong's horrible. We can do this now. Yeah, we made the right choice. That was a good gamble. Right? As Arcus would say, that was a good gamble. He wouldn't say gamble, though. Alright, we'll go attack. Again, Hans is also useless, so we don't care about him. So we'll throw a little arrow into the knight's skull. we'll let these bats just kind of do whatever they do. Because, you know, they're bats. If anyone wants to clip anything on this stream, you can use the command !clip, and Nightbot will clip it for you. Alright. Yeah, this is doable. Maybe I should have stood on the other side so Gort could have got him. That's the only thing I would have changed there. We'll see what happens. Oh, we got May. May should be able to finish him. Arcus got one of those voices where you need to smoke some weed to sound it. Yeah, you're right. Bzzzt. It was a good bzzzt. Oh, there's so many Arcusisms. Eat that cottage cheese. Eat that cottage cheese. I was saying earlier on my stream I don't have any cool songs like his, but I'm working on it. You know what? Gong might as well use a medicine herb on Hans. Why not? Why not? You get a heal, and you get... It's like Oprah. You get a heal, and you get a heal, and you get a heal. Yeah, we know. You can't kill Zophar. It's like killing rock and roll. You can't kill rock and roll. You can't kill Zophar. He just keeps coming back. And back. Alright, so we got a little damage on him. We're stabilizing now because, see, now the castle's unguarded. If I wanted to, I could run Zophar into there and that would end the battle. But we might as well kill the bats now. There's no reason not to. We're safe now. So really, we only lost... What was it? We just lost Tao, I think. That's a shame because she had magic left. Oh, Gort's level 3. So actually, we were in bad shape and then we were okay. We recovered really well. How many experience does he have? He has 90. Oh, one more heal will actually get him there. And so, we'll use a medicine herb, even though he's out of magic. This is why you always want to have medicine herbs, especially for the healers. I might look into Arcus streams. Mike, Maverick, you absolutely should look into Arcus streams. Level 2, and he got nothing for it. What I will say, just to be clear, so when you watch speedrunners, a lot of speedrunners are what you would call, I don't know the term for it, but they're like one-game streamers, maybe is the term, where they'll pick one game and just play it over and over and over and over and over and over until they're really, really good at it and they're really fast. Arcus has played Ninja Gaiden like 20,000 plus times. Retro Runner has played it like 10,000 plus times. I think Arcus is more like 30 or 40,000 to be honest. It's a lot. It's ridiculous. It's a lot of times. They keep a counter. I know Arcus does. I think Retro Runner does too. Of how many times they've actually played, like completed a run through of the game, versus how many times they played it and reset. And it's crazy. And yet I can watch the stream for like, I can watch like 5 or 6 hours of it. I don't know. I probably can't watch as much of it now because I'm streaming myself and I just don't have that kind of time with my job to watch the whole stream and have my job. But I definitely try to spend at least like a good couple hours, you know, here and there each week watching the streams. They're just amazing what they do, man. Like, they're so talented. I tip my hat to them. I really do. It's really inspiring. All these years later, these games, like, they're still finding stuff out about them and learning new strategies and glitches and all that stuff. And May is asleep. That's okay. She's very tanky. She can take it. She can take it! That was my only gripe about watching speedrunners. I like variety. Well, Ice Queen Zero, although I am not a speedrunner, you've come to the right place if you like variety, because I love variety. And in just my first 2.5 weeks, what have I played? Like 11 or 12 different games, I think? I love variety. Variety is the spice of life. I might as well use this medicine herb. Alright, Gort, we want to finish off the night. Let's do it. Oh, Gort. Oh, my man. Double hit. Double tap. You ever see Zombieland? Gort got the double tap. Alright. I think we can finish these bats off now. We might miss a bit here and there, but we can finish them. Level 4 for Zophar. We're doing really well now. Now we're starting to, like, progress it. Good night, night. Good night, night. Alright, we'll have Ken do a little attack action here. Ken gains 9 experience points. Alright, so Luke, who are you going after? Let's see. 10, 14. Well, we clearly know what we're doing. We're going to go after this one. 6 points of damage. Attack by 2. Defense by 3. Maximum hit points by 1. Good level. Let's see what we got going on here. Oops. So, Gort's a possibility. Luke is better. And does he have any herbs left? He does. But he can't get to Luke. So, we will use the herb on Gort. So we can get 10 more experience. May is still asleep. How unfortunate. See, this is what's shame though about Tao. Like, I'm annoyed that like she died and there was no reason for her to die. If I was paying attention, she could have gotten. She might have been able to get an extra level. Oh well, that's all right. Everybody else is benefiting. All right, so let's see. Gong needs just one more experience, but he's not going to kill anybody, so that's too bad. Gort is not going to get a level now. Lo is not going to get any more levels now. Ken could get a level. Luke is not going to get any more. May, unfortunately, is asleep, so she's a lost cause. Zophar is not going to get any more. We don't care about Hans. So really, I guess Ken and Zophar will be the ones to finish up here. And we're going to let Ken go for the one up top. Because he has long range, so why not? And I would say, guys, that this will probably be the last thing we do tonight, is this level here. Because it is 10 of 1 Eastern Standard Time. I'm on the East Coast. So we will probably finish out this level, and then we will decide who we're raiding. And that will take us to the end, I believe. Alright, so 3, 4, well, we'll go with the safe choice. We'll attack the 3. Get Ken a level. Boom! Level 4. Attack by 1, speed by 1, hit points by 1. Alright, standard level. You want to see at least 3 stats. That's what you usually want to do. Alright, we know Lo's not going to be doing anything helpful here anymore, right? He's got no... Yeah. Lo's done. We'll put Lo down here. Gong... Now, see, this sucks. Like, Gong, if he had healing, he could heal right now and he'd get a level. Miscalculated with him. Oh, well. Alright, I guess we'll finish off with Luke. Why not? Bye-bye, bat. No more bat. Batty bat bat bat. Excellent! Kane will have to do better than that to stop you. On to Alterone! Alright. Where's Alterone? Wait, weren't we here before? Where is Alterone? Was that Alterone, or is it up this way? It's this way, right? Yeah. Duh. That's how you know I'm half asleep. Welcome to Alterone, stranger. Get a little savey save here. If I remember correctly, I think we'll get to the next chapter after doing stuff in this town. We gotta get Tao back. I hear there's an underground passage in the castle. Shh, let's keep it a secret. Oh, let's raid the storage. Bronze lance, but can't carry it. Here we go again. Ah, the joy of this game. Alright, so we'll give it to Gong. And we'll give this to Gong. Gong, 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 gong. Bronze lance. We're going to give that to Ken or to May. Nothing in that one. 70 coins. I love 70 coins. Nothing in that one. What's in the bookshelf? What's in the bookshelf? What's in the books? It's a flat, flat world. The King and Us, and many more books. Oh, this. Hi, Michelle. Greetings, Zophar. With my powers, I can see the future. Care to know your fate? I care to know. Death lies to the north. Go back to Guardiana, for your doom awaits if you continue. She's right about that. That woman over there gives me the creeps. They say she's a witch. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's get back in there. Yeah, if you don't know exactly where the border is between the exit and the town, like that will happen a lot. Danger from Runefust? Ha. Ancient's Darkness, Runefust? Sorry, those things don't concern us. We know not of what you speak. What's going on in here? We got a lot of stuff going on here. Can't find a thing I want to buy. Alright, here's what we need to do. We're going to take the Bronze Lance, and we're going to give it to Ken, because May already has one. And now the thing about this, guys, is we don't want to actually get rid of the spear, because it's long range. The lances are not long range. They're melee weapons. So we're going to give him that lance, but we're not actually going to do anything special there. Short sword, spear, hand axe, wouldn't it? So we actually want to give, if I remember this right, we want to give the spear to May. This way, both Ken and May have long range and melee attack. And then we just want to make sure Gort has the hand axe. He does. Alright, so there's nothing else we need to buy there. I hate this place. All I have is cheap stuff. I can't stand it. You must be Zophar. How did you know? Everybody knows me. I knew it. I lived in Guardiana until a few months ago. I just heard a rumor. A friend of mine told me that Guardiana was totally wiped out. Is that true? No, I'd be lying if I did that. Yes, I hoped it wasn't true. The friend who told me about it went to inform the castle. Well, that's good. The castle should know. The king should know. Blocking me in. I got a healing seed, which we absolutely do not need at this point of the game. 50 coins. Thank you for the 50 coins. This is a great business. Everyone in town comes here at least once a day. No one worries about anything nowadays. It seems pretty odd to me. Now I think, yep, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I left the boundary of this small town. Oh, I can't sing, and that's why I just made a video game emulation website. Welcome, welcome. Come on in and browse. Nothing but the best here. Alright, so we do need to pack ourselves up with some herbs. So let's see. She needs an herb. We're gonna give Low another herb. He actually needs 2 herbs. The healers always should be filled with healing items. And I also give them, like, the garbage. Gong should have another one of those. We could probably sell the angel wing feather, whatever it's called. Yeah, I think that's good. Rats. That's another thing. I hear a lot of speedrunners use the phrase rats. Hey, can't you read the sign? Don't make me glare at you. Private property. Trespassers will be glared at. Ooh, that's creepy. Don't stand in front of the drawbridge. You're liable to get run over by the traffic. Don't judge our king too harshly. He's pretty good as kings go. Alright, we got a raise. The king called the friar to the castle. Always wanted to stand up here. Oh man, we can't get our person back? We got a medicinal herb. A medical herb. What did I almost call it? Medicinal? No, no, no! Yep. That is now the 3rd time I've done that. We should have like a drinking game for those of you that are old enough to drink. Like, every time Zophar exits the town by accident, you take a swig or something. You'd all get really drunk if I did that. Let's not do that. Don't judge our king too harshly. You said that already, because I asked you that already. There have been a lot of strangers visiting the castle lately. A regular parade. Aww. Alright, you know we're going to find something I can't carry. Yep. So, we will give the medical herb to Gort. And we will get another herb. Bow, 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 bow. And we'll give a little savey save, and notice that we've saved a lot, but we haven't loaded one time. No need. Don't stand by the drawbridge, you'll get run over. La-dee-la-dee-da. Have we been in here yet? Yep. Alright, it's time to go to the king. Let's go to the king. Where is the king? We went here, right? Did we go here? Money makes the world go round, youngster. Don't you ever forget. I don't think we went here yet. Gold coins of the world, 101 places to hide money, and many more books. Alright, so clearly somewhere in here, maybe downstairs, there is some kind of treasure. Yar! It must be some kind of treasure map. This chair be high, says I. Does anybody know what I'm quoting? Another healing seed that we can't carry. Isn't that special? Alright, Luke, you're gonna get it. Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Wow. Middle sword. But guess what? If you think I can't carry it, you'd be right. Alright, who gets the seed of the heel? We'll give it to Tao. Why not? Middle sword. So if I remember correctly, Zophar already has a middle sword. So we want to give this to either Gort or Luke. So who has the... Let's see. We gotta check status now. Can we check status this way? Let's see something. No, we can't. Wow. So we have to actually... Yeah, in this game, to see their status? That's stupid. Okay, that's fine. For now, I'm going to give the middle sword to Luke and trade it for a medicinal herb. And now we're going to go to Luke. And he'd move from 19 to 20. Now, what about Gort? He has 15. Okay, so clearly we got to give that to Gort. Gort will get the extra hit point. So Luke will take the middle sword, give it to Gort for a medical herb, and then Gort will equip it so he moves from 15 to 16. There we go. Now we're good. Nothing is found. We found a lot of nada. A lot of nothing sauce. Zip, zilch, zero, goose egg. King has given orders that you may enter. Highly unusual, but go on in. Thanks, friend. Wow, they're all saying the same thing. We're not lazy programmers. Chris, where are you? Have you seen her? Yes. Well, then where is she? I just lied. We haven't seen her. No. Don't just stand there. Help me look for her. No one is in that direction. Do you know the king's secret? No. Oh, you don't? Hee. It may be nothing to you. Please forget it. Oh, boy. What's in here? Nothing is found. Whole lot of nothing. What's in here? A wooden arrow that I can't carry. So, guess what? We're going to move Gort's hand axe to Hans. And now we're going to take this wooden arrow that we can't carry because I moved the wrong item to the wrong person. So, medical herb to Gort. And we will search and take a wooden arrow. I got the wooden arrow. And now we're going to come down here. There's Chris, by the way. This is something. We'll talk about that later. A healing seed. And if you think I can't carry it, once again, you would win the prize of magic. Oh, wow, this is a problem. Look. We can't carry it. So guess what? Because what happens here will cause us to not be able to do anything, we're going to come all the way down and sell some stuff.
Then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Ice Queen Zero, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. We're going to sell to this dude. Alright, so we don't need the wooden arrow anymore. That can go away. Take the coins. Ooh, you don't sell it, but you know who does. Sweet. And we're going to keep that on May, keep that on Ken, keep that on Gort and Luke. Same. Actually, nah, same. We'll get rid of the hand axe. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, I think that's all we can sell. Wow, we can only sell 2 items. We need more characters, don't we? More characters to carry more shiz, more stuff, more ish. Bow, 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 Healing seed, I will eat it. Alright, Chris. Be very careful when you meet the king, that's all I dare say. Oh, that's not foreshadowing at all. Come on, sit down and take it easy. We do it all day. Sleep, eat, and play games. This is a life for me. I know how you feel. That's the life I'm trying to live. Maybe I should toss out this armor. It's too itchy. Get your scabies away from me. Relax, have a seat, shovel down some food. I do that too. Nothing is unusual. Alright, so little savey save here. What? Runefrost attack Guardiana? Talk to our king. I'm sure he can help. Oh yeah, our king's a believer in helping those in need. I've heard all about you. Talk to our king. Can we go here? No one enters. We have important guests. Yeah. Uh-oh, more treasure we can't probably carry. Bread of Life? Can't carry it. Middle Sword? Can't carry it. Wow, this sucks. I can't carry anything. Defense Potion? Can't carry it. Gains 100 coins. I got 100 coins. Alright, let's make some room. God, do you guys see this? I literally have no space. I don't remember this happening before. Probably because I bought so many medical herbs. Yeah, like literally, he's not gonna be able to carry all this. Alright, let's think about this for a second. I think I need to, like, go to headquarters or something. What do I have that I can get rid of here? Let's see. I mean, there's the antidote, maybe? There's the feather. So I guess I can get rid of an antidote and a feather. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, I guess every other time I played this game, I don't remember having a problem like this, probably because I don't buy as many herbs. I hate getting rid of stuff. Like, I hate wasting stuff. I'm like that in real life, by the way. Like, I hate wasting anything. Alright. Let's get rid of the Angel Wing. It's totally worthless. We don't need it. And the antidote is pretty worthless. I mean, it's nice to be able to cure poison, but the person with the antidote almost always ends up being not the person that's poisoned. And it's such a chore to get it over to the person who is poisoned that it's just better to ignore it. Or get a healer that has the spell, you know? Alright, so we sold those items. We'll give it one more save. I think there's another battle coming up before the end of the chapter, but we're probably going to stop right at the start of the battle. Just because it's 1 in the morning, and I want to stream a lot tomorrow for you guys. Guys and girls. All y'all. All y'all. Alright, we're going to get the chest, and we're going to talk to the king. Let's first make sure Zophar has the inventory space. So we'll move the Bread of Life to May. We're going to have to start using some of these items, too. We're going to move the Healing Seed to Gong. And now we're going to take the Middle Sword, which we can actually give to, was it Luke? And we got a Defense Potion. And now we're going to get Luke here, who's got the Hand Axe. We're going to trade the Medical Herb for the Middle Sword. Make sure that I didn't trade the wrong one. Yep, he still has it. And now we're going to go over to Luke. And we're going to put the Middle Sword on him. Okay. Now we're going to talk to the king. What? Runefrost attacked Guardiana? Hard to believe. Follow me, Zophar. By the way, they totally reused the graphic of the king from Shining in the Darkness in this game. Just so you all know. I have a tactician we should consult with on this matter. Oh, do you? Really? The king is waiting for you. Now, are we going to go here to get another item I can't fit? And it's a wooden staff. And there's no room. Again. This is annoying. Oh, boy. Well, again, because this is Shining Force 1, and to not do this now means that we're going to miss the chance to get coins here forever. And because I'm Mr. Completionist. Guess where we're going? I'm gonna go to the item shop, gonna sell the thing, because I cannot waste the thing. And we will sell. What am I selling? Selling the hand axe. And then we go here. And then we will give this item over here. See, there I go again with the archaisms. Emotional damage, yes. That it is. That I am. That I am. Okay. We're gonna go. Talk to the king. King's gonna do something bad. I'm sure. Zophar discovers a wooden staff that I don't need and will sell later. I have nothing to say to you, Zophar of Guardiana. Oh, look, it's Cain. I'm sorry about this, but I must protect Alterone. Well, this sucks. Surprise, Zophar? Alterone has already surrendered. Put him in a prison cell. I'll decide how to best dispose of him in a day or two. Cain, you promised that Alterone would not be involved in any of this. Quiet fool, or I'll throw you in the cell with him. Take him away. No, don't take me away! Yeah, I forgot chapter 1 is really long. There's 8 chapters, by the way, in this game. I came to tell the king to fight, but Cain had already convinced him to surrender. Even though I'm in prison, I can still perform my duties. How is he performing his duties in prison? How can I help you? Well, first you can help me get back Tao. Thank you for letting me have Tao back, who's level 3 and I wish was level 4. But we'll get her there. Because she's awesome! Tao is revived. Can I help in some other way? Yes. You can save. There, my record of exploits is complete. Continue. Yes. Can I help in some other way? No. Alright, I think we have to search this. The bars are solid. There's no way to break them. Footsteps approach. Here comes Chris. The time has come to strike back at Runefaust. I'm letting you out. Thanks, Chris. Please help me save Alterone. I'll fight alongside you. I can heal, too. Chris joins the Shining Force. Such sad music. Never be without your Tal. That's right. It's like Tally from South Park. I'm Tally! We can't go this way. They'll spot us for sure. There's a secret passage. Use it to escape. I'll be at headquarters. Please be patient a little longer. I'll get you out of here soon. You better. I don't want to die in prison, man. That sucks. That's not fun. It's not exciting. It's not compelling. Well, Zophar, you ready to face the enemy? Okay. I'm trying to remember. There's no caravan in Shining Force 1. Am I able to store items? Join status, item advice. Let's see. Item, use, equip, give, drop. No, you can't actually store anything here. Yeah, Shining Force 2 lets you do that. Nothing else. Alright, let's see. Anybody new to talk to? Chris. Yeah, Chris is new. I can fight and heal wounds. Lead on. I will follow. Oh, and Tao is alive now, so I might as well talk to her too. Eager to try my magic. Let's get out there and toast some monsters. The guide says also. What does the guide say? Tell me about the guide. Oh, yeah, this part. Lowly worms, I shall crush you beneath my heel. Attack, soldiers of Runefaust. Lord Cain, Lord Darksoul commands you to return to Runefaust immediately. Tell him I'm on my way. Yes, sir. A shame I can't stay to watch you meet your doom. My troops can handle the likes of you. Alright, guys, this is probably gonna be a good stop point. Oh, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So we will give a little savey save here.